The Global Latin Factor Podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Global Latin Factor Podcast. I'm your host, Crispin Valentin, and I have Vira with me, where we talk about Latino everything. That's right. And today we have a very, very special episode again because we have some very interesting gentlemen here. They've been doing music for some time. We have El Mero Mero Gangsta Vaquero, Little CAS. Cast Iron, Prince of the Funk, and Soup Flame. What up, Soup Flame?
What up?
Real quickly, we're going to do first what we call Preguntas al Chile. Preguntas al Chile sounds a little vulgar, like what the heck are you talking about? But all it means is we're going to get directly to the answers of things people can know what y'all like. First one goes, tacos or tortas? We start with Soup Flame. Tacos.
Man, I might go with a torta.
Torta.
Like
All right.
Torta,
Yeah. Corn tortilla, flour tortilla.
Tacos, I need corn.
Corn.
I gotta have the corn, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right. Gorditas, sopes.
Gorditas.
Now, let me take a soap for huarache, matter of fact.
All right. Mexican coca or jarritos?
Ooh, jarritos.
What flavor?
Limon.
Limon.
Or piña.
Piña, go
Yeah,
hard.
them two.
Piña with a torta, go hard.
Yeah.
Jarrito, baby, with the mandarina.
Órale.
The mandarina, man.
Got that. Okay. Horchata, Jamaica, or tamarindo agua?
Horchata.
Man, I got a tamarindo, bro.
Tamarindo, go
Yeah.
hard. Salsa verde, salsa roja.
Verde.
Roja.
Verde.
All right. Menudo, pozole.
Menudo.
Pozole, baby.
Pozole. Churros or flan?
Churros.
El flan, güey.
Flan. Corona, Dos Equis, Modelo o Victoria?
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. That's what I'm talking about.
Equis.
There you go.
Yeah, gotta go with the Dos Equis.
I think he's trying to go get whatever you
Right?
opposite of.
We both drink the Dos Equis whenever
I
we
thought you
go
were
there,
a duo. That's what I was saying. Like y'all do a lot of rapping collab. Right now he's just trying to go the opposite of you. My bad.
Yeah.
Start
Whenever we go eat this food, man.
Yeah.
His plate, he'll have like 2 or 3
Hey,
different
I got
meals.
3
Like, damn, bro.
5 different things, baby. Let me get a little bit of this.
He got it.
I can say that about because I know Lil Cass for some time, and we went out to eat, and homie got a good appetite. Yeah,
ribs
yeah.
and the shrimp.
So you know I don't eat
Everything.
meat no more. I
Huh?
don't eat meat no more
Oh, man.
for like about
When'd you
4 or
start?
5 years, dude.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
How's
cold.
that
That's
treating
good.
you, though? How you feel?
I'm good. Look all right. Not bad.
You get that Impossible Burger?
Yeah, I do
Okay,
that
yeah.
sometimes.
I like Burger King,
You know.
Hey, shout out to my brother, man. He work at Burger King. Too.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right,
love
moving
the
on.
Hershey
Shout
pie.
out.
For real.
Tequila or mezcal?
Tequila.
Tequila, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valentina, Tapatio, or Cholula sauce?
Eee, I don't like that, but
Either one.
Valentin.
Valentina.
the Cholula.
All right. All right, the conchas, the conchitas, the breads, brown, the white ones or the pink ones? Soup Flame.
I'll go with the white one.
I say the white one and the yellow one.
I used
The
to like
yellow
the
one's
chocolate.
hard.
The
The
yellow
yellow
is
one's
hard.
hard.
You're
Yeah,
right.
the yellow
Yeah.
one is hard.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this going. So you gave us a couple of things that you wanted to talk about. Ask some of the questions that you haven't been asked that you wanted to talk about. But I want to know first about your name because I know a little bit about your name. We'll get into it again just to remind people. But Soup Flame.
Soup Flame, man.
Tell me
This
about
is
your name,
how-
bro.
This how Soup Flame came about. So, a long time ago, about 2006, 7, 8, I was an artist, but my name was Chris Cash. Okay, I went by Chris Cash. I did a lot of shit, a lot of stuff here in the Metroplex.
Yeah.
Shows and a bunch of stuff. So, but long story short, I was actually in Houston, Texas, recording my album at Little Rob's house in Houston at Upstairs Records with Symes Carter.
Oh, yeah, upstairs.
Angelina lived there also. So I was there, and I used to say, "What's up, y'all?" So when I go do radio interviews, whatever, I'm like, "This is Chris Cash to the Bueno," you know what I'm saying? So Symes ended up calling me Bueno. Symes Carter was the in-house producer for Upstairs. He's a producer.
Shout out to Symes
Shout
Carter,
out to my boy Symes. He's in Denver, Colorado. He started calling me Bueno, man. So he's like, Bueno. I met Symes through Bash, actually, through Bash. I was hanging out with Bash. He came into town from wherever, and we were hanging at actually went to the hotel room. He's like, nephew, hold up, I'll be right back. Oh, this is Nasty. They called him Nasty back in the day. Symes, he's like, this is Nasty. So I'm like, all right, what's up? And then he had his laptop out and he was banging beats. You know, he was producing for Frankie J.
Let me get it closer to the mic.
He was producing for everybody at the time. You know what I'm saying? So we're in the hotel room bumping beats and shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, this is some heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm glad he brought you. I ended up going to Houston and recording my album. He called me Bueno. So check this out. So I ended up getting in with one of my other homeboys from the Metroplex. He used to go by Killer Be Easy. His name was Ocean View. And he changed his name to Ocean View. Shout out to Ocean View. That's my brother.
Album from
So he actually lived with me for like 3 years, and we dropped like 2 albums together, and we called it SBOV, Super Bueno Ocean View. So I was Super Bueno and he was Ocean View.
Bueno, yeah.
And so I went from Chris Cash to Super Bueno, right? So yeah, in a group now. So with just me and Ocean View. And so, man, a bunch of stuff happened, man. I ended up going to prison for a couple of years. And whenever I get out of prison, you know, we got the studio, like, literally the first week I got the studio set up at my new place. And Ocean View came from Corpus, and he stayed with me. And we started recording, and we're like, man, we're not SBOV no more. You can't be Super Bueno. And I was like, man, so we used to always say this thing, we like to smoke, we would say soup is just be basically like short for super. You know what I'm saying? So soup is short for super. I just decided to spell it like SOUP, you know what I'm saying? And I just changed up soup to the Bueno to Flame, you know what I'm saying? Flame is like, you know, I don't know. I just looked at him, I said, man, you know, maybe I should be Soup Flame. And he was like, man, I was thinking the same shit. I was
what?
Like, for real? Yeah, I was like, dope. For real? And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I was like, so that's how Soup Flame. I kind of like gradually, you know, just became Soup Flame.
Yeah.
Through time.
It's like a whole vibe too. Like it was meant to be when he said that he was thinking of the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. As soon as he said that, I was like, damn, for real? I don't know what we must have had. You know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, Soup Flame. I was thinking the same shit. Because basically we just changed one thing. But,
that's
you
dope.
know, that's cool, man.
Remind me of yours, because I know it used to be Cast Iron, right? So how did your name came to be?
Well, you know, it's always been Cass.
Yeah,
since I was a kid.
Casper.
14 years old, I was Casper, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a little Mexican boy that was light-skinned. So everybody called me Casper. Of course, Cass stuck with me through the whole years. But like I said, over the time, I did go through a phase where I was Cast Iron.
Yeah.
And the only way that came up is because I was like Cass, and then we were like my homie was like, nigga, like hard like Texas Steel. Your music's hard like Texas Steel. So you should put like cast like iron behind that. I was like, damn, that's hard. Cast iron. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go with cast iron then.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, go buy cast iron. But see, I dropped like 3 albums with it.
Yeah.
And then I got a copyright infringement from a company called Cast Iron. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, damn, they were like, well, look, nigga, it's just, you're popping up more than we are now. So we kind of like, either you're going to have to pay us for the rights or you just drop the iron. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I just never really felt like the iron would go with me forever. So I just dropped the iron, bro. I was a little Cass. And then in 2016, I decided to create the genre Narco Rap, Narco Trap.
Narco Trap, yep.
And that's when I decided to hit it full throttle, man. That's when everything changed. My whole life changed when I dropped Plata Plomo. That's when my whole life changed, bro. I want to say
close to the mic as well.
I want to say that's when my whole life changed. That's when I decided to just go full throttle with the Mexican trap. And it is what it is now, bro. I dropped 7 albums under it. Got signed with GT Digital, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's just growing every day.
Let me ask you, and I know it's a little frustrating because you get it all the time, but eventually it's played out. Because to be honest,
I know what you about to ask.
If you didn't even,
I know what you about to ask, man.
But check this out. Hold on. But check this out. If it wasn't because y'all even have a similarity in the face,
is that what it is?
I think so, bro.
I say if I was big and fat and I wore a hat,
nobody would care.
Yeah. If I was dark skinned and had a big ass beard, nobody would care.
But because y'all resemble kind of in the face,
look like it.
Yes,
man.
And it's
you
like,
know, I get that all the time, but like I said, you know, it's all love to Chingo. I never had any issues with him. I just feel like when people listen to the music, they'll realize the difference between us.
But the thing he did it like no disrespect to him, but he did as a mockery, right?
No, he kind of did.
He did make fun of us.
with the shorts and the boots, man.
Exaggerated the stereotype of a Mexican.
You walk into my hood like that, bro. We ain't gonna respect that shit. We probably whoop your ass because we just really ain't feeling that mockery shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, all respect to his music. He has some good music. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a whole different vibe from Narco Trap.
It is absolutely because yours is more serious.
I'm serious.
More storytelling. The presidente.
I talk about real life shit that really goes on. You know what I'm saying?
The Presidencial Jam. Yeah. Is that what it's Presidencial, right?
Oh, Presidencial changed my life.
Man,
up to this point, it's been like the #1 song that everybody recognized me from, other than that one and Feria.
Yeah, I like Feria too. I was thinking of that too.
Yeah,
I was thinking of that song too.
And you, I remember you was the one like you should perform that song. That song's the one. And you know what, I do it at every show now because that gets the whole. It gets it started.
The beat and lane for both of y'all. Lane
making the feria.
In my lane for the both of y'all, bro. Y'all need to perform that one. That track goes hard.
We perform it all.
That track goes hard.
In my lane, bro.
Yeah, we do that one. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I love that song. I love that verse. I love that song. It's a great song featuring Creeper. Shout out to my boy Creeper over there in Colorado.
Where's he from? Colorado.
Yeah. He's the Oh No guy. He
got the single. Oh No. He got the biggest, one of the biggest songs in the world.
TikTok trending, right?
It's got
billions of views.
Billions of streams.
That's crazy.
Yeah, billions of streams.
It's hard. Shout out to my boy Creeper, man.
So first of all, my apologies, Mr. Soup Flame, because from what you're talking and as far as the timing, because I thought that you were, from what I've seen online, 2 years. But if you're talking about Upstairs Records and all that, you've been in it for a minute.
Man, I've been in it for a minute, bro. But I ain't released
Chris Cash though.
So as Chris Cash, you know, I did a lot of stuff, but I didn't really. I got a YouTube video from Chris Cash on. I got a song. I don't know if y'all remember the artist Reyes. He was with Playing Skills, and he got a song with Pitbull. I did a song with him. That one's on YouTube. I only got a couple of old Chris Cash songs on there. Actually, I got some SBOV stuff on there though.
Yeah. So you've been in it for a minute.
Yeah, I got a song with as a matter of fact, I was on the Player Made Mexican album in 2013 with Bash and Lucky on Mexican Bird Reynolds. That's me. That's Ocean. That was really me and Ocean View's song. That was our song right there.
I think that's one of the hardest songs that I've heard since up to that date was one of his. I was like, damn, man, when I heard that song, I was like, you know, that's a hit. That's a hit, bro. And it's on what?
It's on YouTube.
On Bash's album. Yeah.
So how do y'all end up linking? Because I know you've been doing it for.
Nah, man, we've been childhood.
Man, we know CAS.
Really?
We've been childhood friends. I met him when I was 14 years old. Mm-hmm. I was 14 years old. I was recording at Backdoor Studios, and he walked in. I had just. I was just a young kid, man. I mean, I didn't know nothing about the music business. I just knew I could, flow a little bit. But when I got to with Chris G, he really looked at me like, damn, Cash, you really got something, bro. I know you think it's like a joke and shit. Like, you just come in here and we record all the time, but I really do think you got something. And then I recorded my first song. I finally made up my mind. It was actually a dedication to a girl that had broke up with me at the time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was my ex-chick. And I was like, oh, man, I was heartbroken at the time. So I just wrote a song about her, and I recorded it. And, bro, it was one of my best songs. I never had made a song before then. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say that heartbreak and that breakup made me who I am right now, because if it wasn't for that, I don't think I've ever would have went into the studio and actually recorded a good song or try to actually put something down. Because from there, it was like, okay, so I know I could do a song now. Mm-hmm. I know how to make the hook. I know how to make the verses, the bridge, and the ending. So okay, so let's get it. Now I started working on other tracks, which led me up to this point. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
What led me up to this point? You know what I'm saying? So here we are now. 20 years later, and it is what it is. Narco Trap, and we got my boy Soup Flame, and we just working.
Yeah, we've known each other about 20 years.
So how did you ended up starting rapping?
So basically, I was already, I actually probably did record one of my first songs over there with Chris G also. We probably both shared that same experience, but it was kind of like one of those.
Let me find out it was the same girl.
Oh, it wasn't about a girl. It wasn't about a girl. Actually, it was about a girl. It was about a girl.
but if y'all didn't know this, man, like, he older than me. You know what I'm saying? He like he you know a few years older than me. So when he was coming up, I was just kind of like the young cat falling
CAS
under
was
them.
coming to the studio freestyling all the time, and we was like, damn, we got CAS. He get it grown. Couldn't freestyle something, CAS, and we was like working on songs where he would come and freestyle. We would be like, damn, that boy does got something. He was just spitting off the dome. We was like, yeah. And
I remember the first track I did with him, JC was on it. I don't know if Jimmy Canton from SPM's track. One of the songs from
Cool Enough. JC is my
JC, I remember.
He's my half brother. He did a whole album with SPM called Reveille Park. He produced a lot of it. He sang on a lot of it. But his number one song on there was Cool Enough.
And he goes everywhere we go. He'll sing that song. Yeah, he'll be like, watch out, Cat, watch out, Cat. I ain't supposed to perform tonight, but I'm gonna grab him up and start singing. I like, damn, for real? He's like, yeah, watch out, watch out. He do it.
He'll do it.
He'll get on and he grab the mic. He was there when you That's all I say. I don't know, bro.
I used to jam that track.
And I was a big fan. When I first met him, bro, I was starstruck. I ain't gonna lie. I'm 14 years old. Yeah. JC from Cool Enough, SPM's album, walks in the door. And I'm like, and they tell me who he is. I'm like, for real? Nah. And so, man, bro, I was starstruck. I ain't gonna lie. But then eventually over the time we got real cool, man. He's just a real cool person. Shout out to JC.
JC, man. That's my brother, man. He got me into music.
And that's his brother.
He's the one that I started first writing music.
People don't know this, but he make beats too, fam. Oh, yeah. He'll get in there and make you a beat, boy. He a monster with it, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. Shout out to JC, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started. You went to the studio. You were already with your brother. They introduced you to music.
No. So Chris G was somebody we grew up with in the neighborhood. He's actually my boy Trey's brother. So my brother he would go over there and hang out too, but he wasn't with me. I was over there doing my own recording, hanging out. I would go hang out just like he did. You know what I'm saying? So we just happened to be in there. CAS would come through and record.
Yeah.
It was almost, it was just like the neighborhood studio. You know what I'm saying? If you made music, you wanted to be a part of it.
And it's crazy because when I first went in the studio, all there was one mic in the middle of the room, and we were doing lifetime recording. Like where we didn't even have a computer, right? Yeah. It's just live stream. Yeah. Like it goes from the microphone to the CD.
You got to get it right the first time.
Yeah, like we was freestyling. We would do that for hours.
Pass the mic around and shit.
Yeah,
all night.
All night.
Hey, and then one day he came. He's like, "CAS, I just hit a lick, bro. I got some good work in. Let's go buy all this stuff."
Right.
I was like, "What?" Say we went to the shop they had at the Guitar Center. Mm-hmm. Bro, he went in and bought mics, bought stands. We made a booth. I mean, we physically made the booth. We did. We built it. You know what I'm saying?
With like insulation and everything?
Insulation, the window in front of it. It was like the home dream studio that everybody wanted. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy, man. That's how it all began. My journey with music.
Chris G, man. Shout out to Chris G. Shout out to
Chris
Boogie.
G, man. My boy Boogie.
Shout out to Angela for putting up with us.
For real. Angela, man, always... Hey, y'all need to shut up in there. It's 4 a.m. Y'all ain't got no house.
So y'all stay there all night.
Yeah, no, all night, bro.
Making music.
I would see the crack of dawn. I'll be like, and I still wouldn't want to go home. Really? He'd be like, "CAS, you got to go to school." I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school, man.
Make some more music.
I don't make music. He's like, "CAS, I got to take you to school, bro. You ain't slept. But you got to go to school." I like, damn. All right, cool. I'll be back after school.
You'll take a nap at the class?
I'll go to school. I'll go to sleep for about 1 or 2 periods. Like, they thought I was on drugs.
Nah. You would just been on the studio.
I was in love with the studio, bro. That's all I thought about. I slept it. I dreamed it. I felt it. I bleeded. It was all I thought about. You know what I'm saying?
You remember your first album you did? What you called it? Or what was the name of it?
Yeah, it was called What You Didn't Know. What You Didn't Know.
What You Didn't Know.
And see, that was a classic, bro. Because see, this is what happened. I was working at McDonald's. And I know on Facebook, if you follow me on Facebook.
You seen the picture before.
Yeah, if you follow me on Facebook, you see me. I did a little picture where I was like, this me back then and now, you know what I'm saying?
Like a Transformation Tuesday type.
Yeah, like anybody could do it, bro. You just put your mind to it. And, if you think about it and you go for it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. I used to work at McDonald's, and I was actually doing pretty good. I was the manager, the lead manager. Oh, yeah. And I don't know. I think I could have had a career with McDonald's, but I got introduced to the homie named Kilo. And Kilo,
I just had him, Killer Artefacto. I did an episode with him.
Yeah, and
shout out to him.
He was already selling his music. He was already doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, he met me, and at first he kind of felt like, you know, I was just trying to, because I was like, oh, I found out he rap, and I was trying to show him all my music. You know what I'm saying? But then he was like, hold on, Cass, hold on, bro.
He's skillful too, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like, all right, well, that's cool. But he kind of, I don't want to say he blew me off at the beginning, but he was kind of like, all right, cool, whatever. He's just trying to rap, whatever. But nah, we got real cool, and then he was like, he started seeing it in me. Like, I really wanted, I already had music done and recorded with Chris G, of course. And so that's what was going on. He was like, all right, he would start seeing my movement. And one day it's like, Cass, I'm going to give you a hip hop beat. If you could get on this beat, I'm going to let you on my record label crew. I said, give me the beat. I'm ready. Say less.
And remind me of the label.
Say less. I told him. I said, give me the beat. So he gave me the beat. I wrote it in 15 minutes. I said, all right, cool. I'm ready. He's like, what? I was like, nigga, I'm ready. Let's go to the studio.
What was the
like,
record
label?
We
got to book the studio.
What was
first,
the record label?
It was Bajo Mundo Projects.
Bajo Mundo Projects.
Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? And we booked the studio time. R.I.P. my boy Joe Manta. You know what I'm saying? That's where we went. And yeah, man, I recorded the song. He loved it, and he was like, man, I see you, boy. You Bajo Mundo Projects now. So with him, what happened was I already had a catalog of music, but I just didn't know how to put it out as a mixtape or an album.
Like in a package so you can go and sell it.
Right. So what he did was like, look, Cass, let's go through your whole catalog and let's pick 20 songs that are hard, that are recorded good, and we could put these out and put it on a mixtape. I didn't even know what the hell the mixtape was or what the hell it was going to do.
Right.
So what happened was we got the 20 songs together, and then we went to his house. He had a computer and a little CD burner. And we pressed up like 10 of them. And so I grabbed those that same day. I went into the streets. I just put my little handwriting on it, and I sold them. I sold them all for $10.
What?
I made $100 that night. I said, oh, hold up, baby. Wait, 100 in a day? And I just, all I had to do was just talk to people and walk and chill and, you know, on my own time. Man, I went and got another 100 because it only cost me like $24 to press up 10. So I did that twice. Because I got $100 from it. I pressed up, 20 albums, like 20, 30 albums, went out there, sold them. Bro, by the 30th album, I was like, I like this. This is what I want to do. So guess what I did? I went to McDonald's with a dream and my shirt in my hand. I threw it on the towel. I threw it on the counter. I said, man, I quit. And they looked at me like, boy, nigga, you gotta go to work. What time we talking about you quit? Like, nah, I rap now. Bro, they all laughed at me. They all laughed, bro. I remember everybody broke out in the laugh. Oh my God, this nigga said he a rapper. I think somebody fell to the floor. I was like, oh my God, you know, I was like, damn, you know, for real, this how it is? All right, they're like, you'll be back. Brian been back since. I ain't had a job since. I was 21 years old. Dang. So when I say that you could do something, if you want to do it, go do it, man. There's nothing to stop you. You know what I'm saying? It's just your mind. Yeah. It's all in here.
It was a switch that you believed that you could do that.
Exactly.
Instead of doing the job.
So guess that's not where the story ends though. So check this out. I quit. I went and I was selling my CDs in the street, right?
Yeah.
Bro, when I used to burn the CDs, I got enough money to get my own computer and get my own burner. So what happened was I was at the house burning CDs all night. And my dad would be like, damn, boy, you don't let me sleep. I just hear the damn burner going on all night. He's like, why don't you let me take some of these CDs up to my shop and I'll burn them for you while I'm working. Because he was a mechanic. He's a mechanic. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. That'll help me out too. So he did. And my uncle owned the car lot where he worked at. So what happened? And this I don't ever think I ever told anybody the story before. It's like the first time. You know what I mean? So what happened was he took the CDs up there and he was burning them. He's working, he's burning them. My uncle walks up. He's like, "What you doing burning all these CDs?" He was like, "Man, that's your nephew. He just made an album. He's doing music now. He's working on some music." I was like, "For real?" He was like, "For real? He working on some music? Let me hear one. Let me take one." He's like, "Take it." He went to his car. He jammed out for an hour. He jammed the whole thing straight. He came back and told my dad. He's like, "Give me his number. I gotta call him. I like this. I really love this. I can't believe this is even him." And he was like, my dad told him, he's like, "Well, here's his number. Call him." He calls me. I don't even know who it was. I just answered, "Well, hello? Hey, mijo, who's this? It's your Theo, Rafa. I was like, what's up, Rafa? How you doing? He's like, hey, man, I just heard your CD, man. I love it, man. I love it. Why don't you come up here tomorrow and let me talk to you real quick? I was like, cool. That's what's up. I'll come up there. And so next day, I go up there, man. I wasn't even ready. I just threw on a shirt and a hat, you know what I'm saying? Just regular old me. Went up there to talk to my uncle. He's like, mijo, I like this, man. He's like, I like this. I really like this. He's like, he pulled out Selena album, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you ever had your CD like this, like in the case with the print and in the picture? I was like, no, that's what I'm trying to do, but it takes some money to do that. He was like, say less. He's like, come on. He took me to the Grand Prairie, Traders Village. And I guess he knew a partner there that was burning CDs and making covers. Nonstop Graphics was up there. Oh, Nonstop. And I didn't even know who they were at the time, right? So he goes up to him. He's like, hey, my nephew's rapping. He's got the CD, but he wants to press it up like this so where he could sell it. He's like, okay, cool. Say less. Come on. They took us back to the Nonstop Graphic company's place, and they took a photo shoot. Bro, I wasn't even ready. I swear. I'll put up the cover later on Facebook, dog. I didn't even look ready. I had just a button-up shirt, looking raggedy. I don't even think I had a haircut, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro. Anyways, he presses up the CD. I just see him throwing money, like laying hundreds on the table. Like, here you go, pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He pays it, bro. He gets 1,000 CDs. 1,000 CDs pressed up. Like hard case, shell, you know what I'm saying? Ready for distribution. Bro, I went out and sold those 1,000 CDs in 3 weeks, and the rest is history, bro. Dang. That's when I got all my connections. Immortal Soldiers came through. That's when I met everybody. Luis Perez, everybody that I know now that I was involved with in the beginning, that I still mess with now, they all met me through that album.
I want to ask about somebody because I thought it was interesting because I seen it on your last interview. Yeah, it was about Snow.
Snow the Product.
Yeah.
Oh man, homegirl.
Because you wrote her before.
I know Snow. Snow was cool to mug. Why? Look, the way I met Snow was because Smooth Vega, my partner Smooth Vega. Shout out to him, man. I always work with him. When I was barely coming up, he had the toy drive. Like he's having a toy
drive right now. As a matter of fact, we're supposed to be over there. He's like, y'all coming to the toy drive, right? We're like,
I know. We're supposed to be there, man. But anyways, he booked me and Snow on the same show. And when I went up there, I wrecked the stage, and Snow came up to me. She was like, hey, I like that, cuz. Like, you go hard. Her and Drew, her ex-husband, Drew.
Yeah, her ex-husband.
Remember Drew? Anyways, they were like, you go hard, bro. Come to the studio. I went to the studio like for a whole week at her house. That's when she was staying in the Funk over there in Westside. Say, we was in the studio. We got songs that ain't even been released. If people don't even know this, I was on her first album, the Verbal Assault. I'm on that one. I'm on like 2 tracks. I got the CAS intro, and I'm on that Raging Like, and that other like Bad Bitch or something like that. But shout out to Snow the Product, man. She blew up. And then I got locked up, and when I came back out, we lost communication because, I was gone for a while. And so we lost communication. She blew up, and I haven't been able to get in contact with her. But shout out to Snow the Product, man. She's doing her thing, man.
Yeah,
God.
And then it's kind of hard too because at that time I think she got signed with Atlantic. So it's kind of hard once they signed to, you know what I mean?
To actually be able to get a hold of her and like actually start doing features again because she had moved to, I think she even moved to Cali by the time I got out. So yeah, man. But shout out to Snow the Product, man. I still see her doing big numbers, man.
Oh yeah, she got nominated for a Grammy.
Wow, man, I ain't even know that.
Yeah, recently. Crazy. She didn't win. She got nominated, but nomination is like first time ever for her being like putting in consistent work since you know her for a long time.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
a long time.
From being separated from her label to now going fully independent too. Yeah, which I think it should have been her route, but labels. I'm pretty sure I never been approached by a label, but I'm pretty sure
Oh yeah. I know how the game goes, and that's the crazy thing. She did that, bro. Shout out to her, man. She did a lot of good things for her music, but she was always grinding, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like every time I go to her house, she would be like on Monsters, promoting and writing. That's all she would do: promote and write. And do videos.
And then she'd be spitting right there if you didn't believe it was her, from what I heard.
Monsters, bro. Back to back. She'd be like drinking like 5 Monsters. I like, damn.
Monsters. I used to drink them motherfuckers. I
used to go too. But what I was saying is that sometimes they didn't believe it was her on the CD, so she used to have to like rap to the people to try to get them to buy the album.
Exactly. I seen her because I used to take her to Traders Village.
Yeah.
I'd be like, come on, Snow, come with me. Let's go sell CDs. But guess what? We'll go sell CDs. I'll come back with money. She'd come back with nothing, but all her CDs gone.
Dang.
But you see her strategy, though? She didn't go out there focus on the money. She went out there focus on the fans. So she went out there and passed out her CDs and did rap for people and took pictures with people.
So created a fan base.
Exactly. Which me, I was so worried about the money because I quit my job. You know, I had
bills to pay.
I had the bills to pay at the same time, nigga. Okay, it's cool to be a rapper, nigga, but you got to pay your bills too.
Yeah.
So I had to hustle. I had to sell 100 CDs a week to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was that's my limit. I had to go out there sell 100 CDs. Every week I'd be like, I gotta sell 100 CDs, my nigga, by Friday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I had to be out here. Boy, ask everybody when I in 2009, when I was out here selling CDs, bruh. You'll catch me at every gas station, at every local market, every mom and pop store. I was out there. I would go travel with my homeboy C26 out of town and go sell CDs in Austin, Arlington. I mean, everywhere. San Antonio. Man, I went everywhere.
And what about so were you ever with the label with Little Rob? You said you were on the same label?
No, I wasn't I wasn't signed with the Upstairs. I just went in. I did a lot of work over there with Symes.
Mm-hmm.
We did my album there. We actually worked on a lot of stuff. Actually wrote a song with another artist from Albuquerque, one of Symes' best friends. For Angelina, we wrote a song for her. Yeah. We wrote a song for Marcos Hernandez. Yeah. We wrote a lot of music. You know, I'm just out there working, bro. We just out there working, you know. Rob, you know, we did the 1218 album. I was there recording with him. I even got a track. I don't know if they released it. They didn't ever release it on there, but he put it out somewhere. But not on the 1218, but with Symes and you know.
I got a project coming out with Symes Carter too. Narco Drip. Man, we fixing to kill it. Yeah. Man.
Okay, so tell me about that because both of you have an album coming up. So let's start with you, and then we'll go with you about your album.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Soup.
So right now, I'm working on my new album. It's called Reality Check, and you know, this is gonna probably be the best work I put out. I ain't gonna lie. I have CAS on there. I'm gonna have some other features on there.
You want to drop some?
Huh?
You want to drop some? Which one?
So right now, for sure, who's gonna be on the album is Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. He's gonna be on the album.
My
boy Bubba Sparks. He's gonna be on the album.
Yeah.
Lil CAS is gonna be on the album.
Vámonos.
And then the one earlier before we went in, is that one confirmed for sure?
Which one?
Little Rob.
Little Rob. So right now, oh man, so that song, the Little Rob song, I got Lil Cool singing the hook on there, and then so right now, as a matter of fact, I'm waiting on somebody to put a verse on there, and if he puts it on there, then it'll be Little Rob, SPM, and Lil Cool and Soup Flame.
Oh man, imagine that, dog. Hey. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that one's. Hey. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on this album or release it as a single yet. I still haven't decided that one.
Is GT any of the Houston? Because you do a lot of work with Houston. I think Lucky Luciano doing different type of music.
Lucky's my boy, man. He's the one that put me down. Shout out to my boy Lucky. That's my brother. He put me down with Gold Toes and GT, and that's how I got involved with them.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, he's still with GT. He still gets GT checks.
Yeah, he does different type of music. He changes the way, which
is
cool.
He's a Christian
cool.
rapper
He does,
now.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I got one with him that I ain't put out there yet either, and it was during his transition. Actually, I got two of them with him during his transition, and I ain't put one of them. He put out on the Player Made Mexican. He put one of them out. It's called Grip Grain with Lil Cool. It's on his album, but the next one is called Heaven Sent. And I ain't heard that one.
Any work with SPM's kids at all?
No, I haven't worked. I haven't had the opportunity. I actually talked to one of them on the phone, but I haven't had the opportunity to work with them. I haven't really.
I like Lil Los, man. He hard. I think he hard.
Yeah.
You know, Carly,
Yeah,
Coy,
Lil
she go
Los is
hard
putting
too.
in
You know what I'm
work too
saying?
right
But I
now.
feel like if I would get a feature, it'd be from Lil Coy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I got some in the works too with SP, so that's gonna be.
You stay consistent with him too. You got quite a bit of songs with him, right?
Yeah, with who?
With SPM.
Well, I mean, like I said, bro, I got a new one that's fixing to drop. I'm still working on that whole process right now because you know it's really hard to get him on on the track. But if it all goes good, yeah, I'll have another one with him, bro. That's it's gonna be hard. I promise you. And I did get fortunate enough to get one last one with Lucky before he changed his whole style, and that's Draco. You know, it's out on YouTube right now. But other than that, like I said, the album's coming, bro. I mean, the album. I just dropped the album called Street Dreams. But the next one that's coming is Narco Drip, and I'm gonna put that out around like January, maybe February. The latest.
How close is it for you to finish that one?
Oh, it's already done.
It's already done?
It's already done, bro.
Just like making it a little tighter, nicer.
But see, like, I'm going to try to put out a mixtape before that one, though. You know what I'm saying? Just something for the fans. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to grab, like, the hottest beats out right now, and I'm going to just flow on them. I've been doing that since I've been working on that one already. So I got, like, 10 songs for that one already.
So are you doing, because... You know, recording you could be different ways. You know, are you doing the freestyling and recording over the beat, capturing the best bars and doing that, or how you?
Man,
doing
bro,
it?
that's what I've been doing this whole album. I haven't wrote nothing since like 3 months ago. I haven't wrote nothing. So anything I put out right now, and even on the last album, I ain't write nothing. I just decided like I don't like writing no more. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I go bar for bar. I feel like my thinking process goes better like that, and I don't get so much like stressed out about writing lyrics and thinking about what's the next thing.
Okay, so for me, right, when I'm writing stuff, like I'm typing or replying somebody, my mind is going so fast that when I send the text, it'll be like, "What did you say?"
A word or something. Exactly.
Like, what did you say? Oh,
that's where I feel like when my style, when I write it, I feel like when I'm reading it, I don't get to actually express my voice. Yeah. Like I read it, it's kind of like you reading something, kind of forcing it a little bit. Yeah. So when I realize when I go in there and I do bar for bar, I actually like express my lyrics better. Yeah. My voice sounds more mellow. It don't sound like I'm actually trying.
Or it's scripted.
It sounds just normal. It sounds real natural.
You know who does that? JC supposedly writes, like he drops probably like 100 bars, or a bunch of bars, and then the producer take the best ones. I've been doing it
for so long that now I understand that process. Because at the beginning, it's a hard process. When you barely starting, bro, you have to write because it's kind of like you gotta have a guide point. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you gotta. You know what you're doing. So, but now at this point, I done put out so many albums, and I done got to the point where I'm comfortable now with my voice. I'm comfortable now with my lyrics. So now I just could express them without having to write so much. And if I do write a verse, like if I'm somewhere out of town, I do write a verse, it's gonna be quick, fam. It's gonna take me 20
I think
minutes.
a hook, writing a hook. I think that one, cause you know it's gonna be catchy.
Yeah.
Like maybe not reading it, but I think that one's. I think it's better for at least for me. I feel like for a hook, because that's the main one. That's the ones that are gonna catch you.
Exactly.
And then of course they're gonna listen to the floor later, but the hook itself, I think, something I feel like
it's all about the hook, man.
Yeah,
it's all about the hook. Hey, we just got featured on Creeper's new album. He just dropped the album, bro.
Oh man,
Let Me Be Great.
Yeah.
And we on there with Renegades. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. It's on YouTube and it's on iTunes and it's everywhere right now on the GT Digital.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so remind me again your project.
Reality Check.
Reality Check.
Flame Reality Check. I'm gonna be releasing that in February.
And Narco Drip.
Narco Drip coming, and right now go get Street Dreams.
And what project you have out now? Oh, Sopa Drip.
We got the drip out.
I'm telling you, dog. They gonna shit when they see the drippies coming. The drippies.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think she had a question for you regarding your new label for CAS. You have a new label.
Yeah, well, see, it's GT Digital, man. See, you know, I've always been independent.
Okay.
So I decided to go ahead and go with the extra mile, man. I hooked up with some good people. My boy Soup Flame hooked me up. You know, he plugged me in, and then hard work took me to the top. You see what I'm saying? So what happened was this year, I decided to go full throttle. I said, CAS, get it together, put out 19 albums in 19 weeks. Who does that, bruh? I deserve to be in some kind of, I don't know, I deserve a
Guinness
medal
World
for
Record,
that.
for sure. Guinness World Record.
Right?
Guinness
Yeah,
World,
that's
bro.
a Guinness book. That's a Guinness
That's
book.
what
My
Goto
boy's
was
in a
saying,
Guinness
dog.
book.
I mean, name another artist that did that.
All you gotta do is Google and see if there's anybody out there.
Right here, bro, and I'll let you name the one artist that did 19 albums in 19 weeks. Please tell me who it is.
Hey, you might have to Google that. See, maybe you'll be able to do that.
I'm trying to say, man, but like I said, it wasn't easy because it was actually more difficult than I thought. I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna just record, all these songs, put them on 19 albums in 19 weeks, put them out. But see, where I came across a lot of problems, a lot of the distribution. I didn't know how to do with the distribution because it was gonna cost me a fortune to just put 19 albums out worldwide. Yeah. If you think about it, so that's when I decided to go with GT Digital, and because of that, they made me an artist instead of just a distribution artist.
There's a lot of body of work that you're putting out. You know what I mean?
Bro, when that 19th week, I turned up. Bro, I was like, it's done. I'm done uploading music. I'm done trying to figure out what the next song gonna be on it, man. Like, man, it took me a lot of time, but I gained a lot of fans from it, man. My streams are crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if you got to look at my Spotify. It was like more than this year was like 4 times more than what I did last year. Yeah, last year was like 300K I did. This year I did like almost 700K.
That's only 300K less than a mil.
I know, man. And and 100-some thousand listeners, which I'm very grateful for because without them I couldn't even be doing this.
Yeah. So I seen y'all both go out of town. I think mostly Colorado recently.
Man, we've been to Colorado like 5 times this year, huh?
How's that looking over there? Because I know we've been there before, remember? We were over there for a while.
They're playing In My Lane on the radio over there.
Big radio spins.
Bro, it's a dope track.
Big radio spins, though.
Yeah, In My Lane in the radio over there. Yeah. Shout out to Symes. He's the one that made that.
Shout out Symes. Quite a baby. You know what I'm saying?
And Denver's been a hot spot.
It's been good to us,
I was in
man.
Atlanta, Houston. Houston a lot.
I just came back from Cali. I loved it in Cali, man. Shout out to East LA, man, and all my people out there, Latin Boss, man. They brought me out there. I did a show out there, man. I fell in love with Cali. It's my first time going out to Cali.
Oh, it's nice.
Bro, yeah, man, nothing but love for my boys, man. I mean, they got out there and they treated me good, man. I fell in love with Cali because of them. I went to go visit, where Nipsey Hussle was killed.
Yeah, you took a picture with that.
I was always a fan of Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? And so when I got to go up there and actually see where he was murdered at and, like, see all the murals and all the love that he showed, like, he got shown to, like... Bro, it's just a whole different vibe. You kind of feel him out there, you feel his presence because it's so big. Yeah. You see him on every wall. They're outside of the shop where he was killed. They built like a little flea market and they sell all his merchandise, nothing but his shit, like all his CDs, all his clothes, his jerseys, all his merch. So you could go and get everything from Nipsey Hussle. He got his weed strains. He got everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And so I love East LA. Shout out to East LA. I'm coming back soon, guys.
How was the fans as far as like people?
Love,
and
man.
Yeah.
Love. Beautiful show. Great show. I got nothing but love for Los Angeles, man. It was really a cool experience, man. I got to go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? My boy got a 67 drop top. Took me out for a ride. I was like, oh man, had nothing but the Cali music playing. I was like, turn, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. I'm never leaving. I said, damn, why do I gotta go?
You gotta come back.
Tomorrow I gotta go down.
Oh man.
I missed my flight.
Yeah, I missed my flight.
Did you?
I almost missed my flight.
For Denver?
No, I swear to God, I was so turned up. I was having so much fun.
I bet.
I was like 3 minutes away from missing my flight. I got there 15 minutes to the flight. I still had to check in, go through customs, all that. I made it all in 10 minutes, bro. I swear. It was like 3 minutes I missed the flight, bro. I barely made it, dog. I was so turned up because I didn't realize what time it was. I was like, we're out here shooting a video. I'm so turned up. I'm like, man. I looked at the time. Oh, damn, I got to go, bro. I was 20 minutes away from, and luckily we were right by LAX. Yeah, because if not, I would have missed the flight. And I would have just had another excuse to stay a couple of days. But, Yeah.
Speaking of business to pursue, that's one of the lines on that, My Lane.
Oh yeah.
Business to pursue.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
And I like the way you did on yours. You did ad-libs, but I don't know if you were singing it, but somebody was singing on the ad-libs.
Yeah.
Or harmonizing them. And
I always like the harmonizing, man. That's really my tone, man.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
So the Lemonade. Flaminade,
man. That Flaminade.
Tell me about that, because I know you say you're going to make another push on that.
So right now, man, the Flaminade, everybody wants the Flaminade. I can't put them in the stores. I just barely got my barcodes and everything. But so what I want to do with the Flaminade and what's about to happen is the main reason why I haven't been putting them out is because I'm just basically going to redo everything with it, and I'm going to re-release it. The manufacturers, they're just, I want to make Flaminade. I want to make a drink that's affordable for everyone.
Right.
I don't want nobody to have to pay $2.50 for a bottle of lemonade from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's fire lemonade. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to charge $2.50.
Yeah.
No.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to do all my own manufacturing. I have to get all my own, redo everything, patented and stuff. But I got new ideas. Flaminade's coming, bro. Whenever I drop it and release it, I'm gonna do 2 states, and it's gonna be in Florida and then Texas. But after that, we're gonna be everywhere.
What, dog? Right after the Flaminades, we're gonna have the CAS gas berries, and that's the strawberry soda. Yeah, the CAS gas berry. So be looking out for that. Right after the souffle, man, we gotta have the CAS gas berry.
Is that a good business?
Buy a CAS gas berry. Facebook.
We're working
on
that,
CAS
man.
gas berry?
It's
Tell me right
business,
now.
bro. I mean,
if you a strawberry
it's
soda,
just like
if I
any
put out
other
my
business,
strawberry soda, will you go get a CAS gas berry?
CAS is ready to release his. You know what I'm saying?
We're
working on that. We're working on it.
So Flaminade, that's hard, man. That's the best lemonade I've ever tasted, though. Real talk.
I
just want my soda to taste that good.
I've seen different people try it out, like J. Cruz, the GT founder.
That exotic pop, all that, bro. It just tastes watered down to me. It tastes nasty to me, dog. Yeah. When you taste his and the product that he's fixing to put out and the strawberry soda we put out and all that, bro, it's a whole different taste. It's like authentic taste.
It's all gonna be good, natural cane sugar. We ain't gonna be watered down. It's gonna be righteous. Whenever we release it, we're gonna put a good drink out for the people. And it's going to be at an affordable price to where everybody can afford it and be happy with it. And that's all I really, that's my main focus,
Okay, so you have a little bit of a strategy because the title itself is interesting. You said it's exotic, and the reason why is because it's kind of hard to find something natural, right?
So basically, all the cane sugar drinks that are out there right now, you could get one, but they're like $3 to $5. They're kind of pricey. Man.
It's a little exotic pop is like $4 something.
Oh yeah, if you want an exotic pop, that's like $5 just for one little bottle. It just don't make no sense, and that's what they want me to push it at. They're like, "No, Soup, you got to sell these for like $4 or $5. You can't do it like that because then why can't I do it like that? I don't want to sell it for that much.
You don't want to make it infused.
It's because.
Why is it that you have a passion that you want to make it affordable for people?
Because I'm a businessman. On top of being, artist and everything, business is really my number one passion before anything. Because I did business. I have had my own business since I was probably a youngin. If I wasn't mowing yards or I always did stuff on my own.
So you've been an entrepreneur since you were chiquito.
Pretty much.
Yeah, ever since I met him, bro.
And so what I want is I look at the business side of it, and not only that, like I want to be able to bring something to my community. Like what do you bring to the community? What kind of assets or what kind of what are you gonna bring to the community that's gonna be useful for the community?
Like beneficial.
Beneficial for the community. So that's just one thing. So if I could bring a lemonade, a drink that'll be affordable, that's natural cane sugar, that's not $3 to $5 like all the other ones out there.
And I know him, bro. He's just really, honestly, he's trying to help out too because my boy, we done went and gave, we went out there and gave food to the homeless. You know what I'm saying? My boy's always helping the community. We try to give back as much as we can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was out there.
I want to make it affordable too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the end.
Yeah. At the end,
if we become successful off of it, then there's just gonna be more great things to come after that.
Exactly. Yeah, because everybody thinks about the mighty dollar. Nobody thinks about the community.
It's not about the money. Exactly. Right. That's what. To everybody out there that wants to be successful in life, don't think about getting money. Think about what can you bring to the community.
Yeah.
Think about what benefits you could bring to the community. Then the money will follow. I promise you.
Yeah,
don't think about getting the money because
like all the ones there, for example, like Steve Jobs, all the billionaires, right?
Right.
Zuckerberg, all them, all they focus was on whatever they were working.
The product. Not worried about.
They weren't worrying about the money, and then eventually it came.
That's the thing, and that's another thing, bro, about Instagram or like any algorithm, Facebook, whatever. If you think about how many followers you got, that's where you mess up. Oh, I want more followers. I want more followers. If you just think about the product and the way you put things out, the followers will come.
Yeah.
If you just go chase the money, the women will come. It just, you gotta focus on the reality, bro. Not what's what they think is what you gotta think about.
Yeah. You know why the Scarface movie was so like people felt it because of the things he said. Like first you get the money, then you get the power, and then everything else comes.
True, bro.
But it's true.
It is true.
It happens in real life.
With money, you got everything. It might not bring happiness, but oh man, you know I've had good times with money. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's not like it's not the key to happiness though.
Okay, there was I saw it on Blad TV of Country Wayne. He said they were having a discussion about money, like if it's happiness or not. He said money is not happiness, but he puts you in a place that it makes you forget about it.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's
it gets you up there to where you don't think about it. Like
money.
One thing money will do is help you forget about. See, it'll help you forget about problems temporarily, but then in the end, the more you get, the more problems that shit is for real. The more problems, because then everybody's gonna be coming to you like this, man. Well, who do we go to? Who do we go to? Yeah. Well, let's call up Soup. Let's call up CAS. You know what I'm saying? They're doing all right.
They doing all right. Them up. And then we, let them borrow the cash. And since we doing so good now, I still want my cash. Here's the thing, though.
And I get that part, right? I 100% agree with you on that part.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all the work, sweat, tears, long hours, sleepless nights has been done by oneself, right?
Exactly.
For anybody to come and ask for a hand down, there's no feeling that I need to owe anybody anything for me to give you anything, right?
Exactly.
Like you weren't there.
You earned everything you get.
You weren't there till 4 a.m. rapping. You weren't like out there
sleepless nights, bro, doing shows,
on the community, bringing a drink to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like traveling, sleeping probably.
You know how much money I spent on this rap game. I hate to tell my people this, but bro, if you don't got a big income to be a rapper, bro, it ain't gonna work, fam. I hate to say it like that, and I hate to break people's dreams, and I hate to break people's hearts, but when they ask me, CAS, I'm trying to put my music out, you know what I'm saying, do this and that. And it's not, I don't discourage nobody. I always tell them, man, go shoot for it, bro.
But you got to be a realist, though, right?
But I be like, bro, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you got the money to back it up, bro, because it's going to take a lot of that before you get some.
Okay.
Because I did years of working before I got my checks.
And then, okay, so you mentioned that earlier too, right? Because at one time you decided to treat it like a business,
right?
And with that means investing back on the business.
Exactly.
Instead of spending the money that you made from it, put more back in it to create different stuff.
Constantly putting it in.
When did it come into you that you needed to get on that lane instead of just
2016?
2016
when I put out Plata Plomo, and I started seeing how my whole fan base grew. And I started realizing that if I don't spend money for this promotion, if I don't take time to actually perfect my craft, then I'm not going to make any money. And this is always going to be a hobby.
Yeah.
It had to be a point where I was like, okay, this has got to stop being a hobby. This is going to be real. I got to actually, everything I write, I'm going to put down and record it. And I'm not going to be late. I used to be the kind of rapper that record one verse and a hook and then just move on to the next song without finishing it, bro. I never do that now. That's why when people be like, hey, CAS, you got something that I could jump on that's open? Bro, I don't got anything open. You want to work on a new song? Let's work on a new song, bro. But I don't have anything open. I don't leave work undone.
Yeah.
If I'm going to get in the studio, I'm going to finish that song. Whether it's got a feature, maybe if I do a remix to it, I put a feature on it and we complete it. But, bro, for the most part, I go in, I knock out work, fam. I don't have time to think about, a feature or what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if the feature's right there, then we do it. But I ain't got time to leave a space open and find a feature, bro. I hit up my personal close people, and if I get a feature done, I get it done. But Soup's always gonna be on the album. My boy Renaissance, I try to put him on every album. My boy Clavo, I try to put him on every album.
Yeah,
there's people I'm always gonna call that's gonna be on the album.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the Soup Flame? Because I know you say you about the business. What is the business that you have besides the Flaminade and everything else? The clothing line.
Okay,
you have a clothing line as well.
It started off as Flame Gang apparel, but it's Soup Flame apparel now, basically.
Okay.
Right. I've been doing a lot of Soup Flame stuff, but on top of this, I have my own concentrates in Oklahoma. I have a partnership with my sister, couple of things out there, dispensaries and grows and stuff like that. And
you had Bash over there not that long ago, right?
Yeah, I had Bash. I had I had everybody.
For the grand opening, man. We had Flip out there.
We had the 420 block party is what we had.
Yeah.
And for the 420, we had
show.
CAS was there. Bash was there. I had damn, you know who else was there? What's his name? Spice One was there.
Spice
Damn,
One
Louis
was up
OG
there.
Louis was in the house. The real OG Louis, like the Louis the 13th, like the real nigga, the dude.
I seen that.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Bash kept saying, nephew, this is Louis, and I'm like, Louis, like the real, like Louis, like OG Louis, like the strain OG Louis, that dude. He's like, nephew, this is him. I'm like, okay.
That shit was crazy.
Rashid was in the house. Shout out to my boy Sheedy.
Man, shout out to Rashid. He was just over the house. Shout out to my boy G-Man and Rashid. They came through this weekend. We knocked out a track, man. It's hard. It's going to have me and
CP and Flip. Yeah, I had Flip out there, too, for the 420 block party. I actually released Clover G concentrates for Little Flip into our stores. So he had his own concentrates. Right now, I'm doing Little Miss Monroe concentrates. Shout out to Little Miss Monroe.
Shout out to Miss Monroe, man.
My boy Michael Carleon Blanco.
Yeah.
Those are my business partners in Oklahoma with Little Miss Monroe concentrates.
Yes, sir.
Big thanks, to Gold Toes.
Big thanks. Shout out to Big Gold Toes, man. And shout out to everybody from GT, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody from GT.
Veronica, Alex. And R.I.P. my boy, Big Boy.
Bert.
Big Bert. Boy, Big Bert, man. R.I.P. Big Bert, man.
Definitely.
R.I.P. Dolph.
So you told me that y'all were like a duo type of, but y'all be doing a lot of work, but y'all do have good chemistry when y'all get on track. Y'all really do. Like really
I say like, cause people like they kind of look at us like a duo. It's not like we have anything official, but like we pretty much are, bro. Like
anytime I go into the comments, it's flames all over there. Like
I'm telling
y'all
you, bro,
two killing it every single time.
Like
that's what I seen on the comments.
Music, his fans mess with my music. You know, we got like this funky town duo, man, and we just go everywhere killing shows too. Everywhere we put a show on, man, it's all love all the time.
Yeah,
all love.
Seen that.
Yeah, and then I also got that track with Mala with DJ Kane.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, Mala DJ. That was one of the greatest songs I think I ever came up. We ever came up with, man. Shout out to my boy OC the Youngin. He put it all together. You know what I'm saying? I had the idea. I had the beat. He called up Kane and he's like, Kane, man, why don't you do this song with me? You know what I'm saying? And there's me and my boy CAS. We got like this the melody. We were thinking about doing the remix to that original song. Fuiste Mala. And he was like, oh, but I don't know, bro. We might not be able to do it in English and in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? The copyright infringement. So I was like, oh, shit, you know, why don't you do it in English? My OC was like, why don't you do it in English? Try to do it in English or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, yo, I don't know how that really worked out. But he's like, he sent us the hook. And when he sent us the hook, I was like, damn, that's the one. That's a hit, right? And then I think once he put the hook on it, he was like, hey, y'all send me the song. Y'all send me the verses, man, because I want to hear him. Because I guess he wanted to make sure it was going to be a hit. Yeah. But when he heard the verses, it was a rap. He was like, oh, that's hard. Put that out. It's sitting at like 29K right now. I feel like it needs a little bit more streams. But, you know, songs take time to sometimes to expand and blow up, man. You know what I'm saying? It
takes sometimes a year sometimes.
Yeah. So we still pushing the song, man. Shout out to DJ Kane. Shout out to OC the Youngin, man. It was a great track. Y'all go check it out on YouTube. Mala. And hit the like, hit the share button. Tag me in it, man, for real.
And you also have one with DJ Kane, right?
Oh yeah,
hard.
I got what is it? Work the Pole is one we just released. But I have a few more coming with them. I got one with Kane and MC Magic.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming soon, man. That's coming. I don't know if I'm gonna release them on the album or as singles. I'm still debating on that. Yeah. But for sure, one of them will be on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Are you more aiming towards? Like, what do you think is going to be the one?
We have one. It's the one with Symes Carter, the one with the Magic is the one that I'm really wanting to release. But if not, if I don't get that one all the way mixed and everything, then it'll probably be Work the Pole.
Yeah. Tell me about the song you just got out, Metro
Retro.
That freaking that visual.
Bro. Man, Metro Retro is crazy, man. I love that song. A lot of people like that song.
Hey. the retro looking colors.
Oh yeah, I like that. So, man, so I used to actually work at a haunted house when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
The Cutting Edge Haunted House in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So I was like 10 years old there, right? And then we had this room. It was called the Phobia Room. And so this is how we came up with the idea for that video. You see like how it's like
black lights.
Yeah, but like
neon.
If you could see on if you actually watched it all, like some of the scenes, there's I'm painted like with white, and then there's like spots on me and stuff.
But that's
and then it's like the background is pretty much the same thing. That's the phobia type. So that's how we got that idea.
That's dope.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man. I like Metro Retro.
It's a nice visual.
It's a little different sound too. Slapmaster, shout out to Slapmaster, the producer. We did that at my studio. You know, we be working.
I like that. I like all three of y'all with Lucky, because I was born to ball.
Yeah.
I was born to ball.
Oh yeah, born to ball.
Hard.
Man, yeah, born to ball. That was my.
Hey man, with the whole time we been here, we ain't even shout out Slapmaster. Slapmaster is one of the best producers out there, bro. He's from the Bay, and Vallejo. He's one of Soup's top notch producers, and I mess with him too, man. He's done a lot. He's the one that did a lot of the hits that we got out right now.
You still working with Ocean View? You have like a whole album, Walking on Water.
Shout out to Ocean View, but you know he's been doing his own thing. You know he's been still working, still getting it. But you know
he's a sound engineer right now. He makes a lot of sounds for producers.
Yeah, he don't do a lot of features in music right now.
That's dope.
Yeah, but he's doing a lot.
I got one with Ocean. I'm about to drop.
Yeah. Well, bro, you just keep it all in the vault. Like they just stand there.
So much music, bro. It's crazy. Like I was telling, like I have to start releasing, but you know, it's just I want to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I like the Ocean View track, there's something. Me and Ocean View got a lot of music together, but I have one that I'm gonna put out. With us.
You know the name of the song yet?
The name of the song?
Yeah,
it's called. Hold up, give me a sec. That's messed up.
What producers you have on your album, CAS?
Producers?
Yeah, that you
well,
have
you know,
yours.
I mess with them. JG Productions. I got Slapmaster. I got Symes Carter. I got a couple other producers, bro. But those are the main ones I want to shout out to. You know what I'm saying? The other ones I just kind of work. I just get beats. You know what I'm saying? They send me beats. I don't really remember a lot of their names, but the main producers on the album is JG Productions, Symes Carter, and Slapmaster. Man, okay. Go look them up on Facebook.
You remember
look
the
them
song?
up on Instagram.
Oh, the song, me and Ocean View, man. It is called. Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. Man.
You get. And what about the producers for your project?
So man, right now. I'm gonna have pretty much it'll just be Symes Carter and my boy Slapmaster. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been, you know, I used to mess with Young Lando. Shout out to Young Lando. I got some good songs with him. A couple of other producers, you know, but pretty much them because I like to work with them. Like you know what I'm saying, like. Up close, we start from scratch. We make the beat, the whole song right there.
What is your process to write a song? How do you come up with a song? Is it the same way you do, or
no,
you like to write?
To be honest with you, sometimes like I'll just be chilling, and I'll fucking write a hook. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, "Hey, let's get a tempo." So first thing we got to do is find the tempo. I'll sing the hook or rap the hook, whatever. We find the tempo, and that's how we get going. You know, we drop a first sound, we get the beat going, we throw some bass in it, some snares in there.
You know what I like about the way he creates music? I seen him do it the other day.
It's from the bottom up.
Yeah. He makes the hook. He wrote the hook. Slapmaster made the beat to the hook. Like he just got the tempo and then started making the beat, and then he got the beat, he put the hook, and then the verse came, and there was original done song
all the way from the
bottom, from the
sketches. Yes,
yeah, that's the way I like to do it. You know, so
that's your process. And then like the hooks, you like to write them, or do you just come to mind and you just go with it?
So really, it just depends. So it could be something going on in my life, you know what I'm saying, and I could write the hook real quick in my head. That's one thing that's what Ocean View used to always say to me, man, you got a hook, got a hook. So we would just make music all day.
Hustle and Flow, bro, that dude was not off when he said that hook. You got to get the hook right. You got to, because that's the one that's going to hook him to want to listen to the song. Exactly. He wasn't off at all. He was like 100%. And it's true for every song. Like, that's what catches you. Here and there, you might be a bar that you be like, oh, yeah, that's a dope bar. But other than that, it's like the hook that everybody's going to know.
everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what the foundation of the song is.
Yeah.
It's like a house. You don't have the strong foundation, it's gonna collapse.
Yep, absolutely. And then building it from bottom up too, you know?
Bottom up. I mean, you know, like I said, a lot of producers just get in there and pick a beat from YouTube and just rap to it.
Yeah.
But it takes real skills to
That's the way we started doing it.
No, I mean, of course.
You know, a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that does that still.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But y'all show maturity for the time that y'all been doing it. You know what I mean? Right. You got to start, like you said, you got to start from somewhere to writing it, to get used to it, catching the beat, to actually becoming a creator, being an artist, being able to create an actual song.
Exactly.
With the bridge and everything else. Like, I know it's kind of short-lived. Like, short songs are like the thing, you know, but still.
Yeah, they actually sped up a lot.
That's true.
They went from like
3 minutes,
4 minutes to like 2.5. 2 minutes. Oh, you're past 2.5 minutes now.
I done did a song that's 1 minute and a half. I done did a song that was a minute and a half. Because that's the bro. Now if you think about it, you don't want. Yeah, man, you don't want to listen to the same song 5 minutes, bro. I mean, you don't, bro.
That's what TikTok was so popular because it's just
because
it
gives you what
15, 30 seconds, 60 seconds
of just
is over.
one thing.
Yep.
People got creative with it, man.
Yeah. Oh, the song is called Happiness.
There you go. You found it.
Happiness. You found it, bro.
Happiness.
What were you at that time that you decided to go with that title, or is it something like that with the song? Or was it something that was happening?
That song right there, and I like to put Ocean View on music, man, because he's really in touch with himself. And whenever, you know, we like sometimes I'll make fun music, you know, but, you know, sometimes I like Happiness is like
Super Nalgas.
Super Nalgas was a fun song.
Super Nalgas,
we had fun doing that. That was a fun song.
That's one of my favorite songs, man.
I like Super Nalgas, you know, and so that's a fun song. But sometimes, you know, you want to get serious. You want to put a message out that's positive. You know what I'm saying? On top of being able to have a voice and being able to be something, you know, who am I if I have a little voice, even if it's just a little voice, you know, I need to be able to preach something positive to the people, and Happiness is one of those things. It's a little different. It makes you think about stuff.
You know, there's a DJ. He used to be at you know him, CAS, Daniel Boone. Where he used to say to all the artists, like, why, like Eminem, right? Perfect example. He makes a goofy song. Guess who's back again, or whatever, and then then after that catches you to want to dig in to check all the other tracks that he had. You know what I mean? So it gives you a variety. It gives you something for the ladies, something jamming for the club, something live related, happiness. You know what I mean? And I think you have the idea, the concept is that's what it takes. You have to show diversity amongst people. So you can't be jamming and like it can't be everything about drugs, money, and cars all the time. You know what I mean,
bro? I just had this conversation with my record label last night. They were like, "CAS, so what's next?" I was like, "Look, I got a whole different style coming." What? I'm like, yeah, because you didn't switch your style like 5 times this year. So what else you gonna do? Oh, I got this serious melodic sound. I want to go deeper with my voice, and it's all about experimenting, bro. I done did songs that did nothing. I did songs that hit millions. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why I know I gotta keep putting music out, because you just never know which one's gonna be the one.
It's a numbers game, bro. It really is.
I got this song called Hennessy and Weed, and bro, I've never promoted it one time. It's got 1 million streams. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, because you just keep putting music out, and once it's like catches. Right time, right day, right time, right. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with Young Buck, Kuma.
Yeah.
It's sitting at 500,000 right now. I never once promoted that song hard. Never even put a budget behind it. How did it hit 500,000? I don't know, but it did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I'm happy for that, because you know it was a good feature. I feel like Young Buck was a great feature and worth the money.
Yeah. Absolutely. Speaking of, let's go real quick off the top of the dome of the ones that y'all can think of, right? Of features that you had. Let's start with Sue. So features that you can think of, like just off the dome, who you had. Because I wanted people to know the type of people that y'all been working with for the past years.
So okay. Well, here recently I got Little Flip, man. I got Baby Bash. That's my fam, my big bro. I got Bubba Sparks, Crazy Bone. I mean, just a lot of features here in the past 2 years, and just being blessed. DJ Kane, MC Magic. Man, I could work with
Lucky
any artist.
Luciano,
Lucky
GT Garza.
That's my brother, GT Garza. I mean,
Juan Gotti.
Juan Gotti. That's my boy.
And then now you, CAS, the ones you can think of that don't.
I have a lot, quite a bit. Along the lines of the same thing. I got Gotti. But you know, I do have Gangsta Boo from 3-6 Mafia. I worked with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Check the verses.
Yeah.
She got hit with a water bottle, bro.
I was like a kid, bro.
But
watching
she got hit
verses,
with a water bottle.
Yeah.
Dude hit her with a bottle.
Yeah. He was like, hey, ain't none of you ugly motherfuckers finna be mocking me while I'm on stage. I'm like, damn, this boy got serious, you know? Because you know what they were doing? They were dancing on stage while they were performing that. It's smoke, it's smoke. I was like, damn. So they were like really kind of mocking. Busy Bone got no chill button, fam. I was like a kid watching the verses, bro. I swear. It was like 1995 again. It was like where I was like, all excited, bro. Yeah. It was crazy, man. Yeah. It was crazy. I loved it, man.
Crazy Bone said, I came out here to rap, man. Fuck a grand. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We're here to rap.
But you know what I love at the end, man? They all friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like no real beef. It was competition on stage because, of course, that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the end of the day, they all cool. They all love. It's all love. They gonna drop an album together. Oh, and not to mention, I got C the 6 under my belt. Yeah, that's Lord Infamous's son.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And DJ Paul's nephew.
Yep.
Which is it's kind of creepy because his son sounds just like him.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like he reincarnated in him.
Like
you know
his voice.
It was crazy to me when I first heard him because when I sent him the song, he sent it back. I thought it was Lord Infamous. I was like, oh my God, bro. Like, seriously, I got the chills. I was like, dang, he sounds so much like his dad. I might as well have got a Lord Infamous back in the day's verse because that's what he sounds like. He don't sound like the new Infamous. He sounds like the old Lord Infamous.
Yeah. Okay, what else you have? What other features? So
man, I got Big Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Lucky Luciano. Of course, GT Garza.
SPM. Both of you have SPM.
Yeah. Big Chief from Dallas. I got I'm a Fool with It, Twisted Black. Man,
that's my boy, man. Shout out to Twisted Black. That's
Twisted
my
boy. Did you have MJG too before?
I got K-Rock. K-Rock from 3-6 Mafia, Prophet Posse. I got Skinny Pimp from Prophet Posse. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend. Skinny Pimp from Memphis. I got Young Dro. I got Young Buck. I got, man, bro. I got a lot, bro.
I see one with the Dolph. One.
Yeah, the Dolph sample. Yeah. I got the Dolph one. And then, man, bro, it's been a few, bro. But, yeah, it's been a long journey with the music, fam.
So shout out, if you forgot about it, because both of y'all have quite a bit of track as far as artists y'all work with. But if y'all forgot about it, y'all got quite a bit. It's what I was able to go through.
We do.
And y'all got tons of videos.
And when it comes to local artists, too, I got big, like, cool local artists. Like, you know, OC the Youngin, Renaissance, Immortal Soldiers, man.
I got one with Tum Tum I ain't released yet. That's
my
boy, man.
For real, bro. Man, can't forget about the local artists. I mean, I don't want to say local because, you know, that seems like belittling.
I used to call it independent.
Because a lot of them are independent. And that's why I like it. Artists, man.
I still call them that because I don't. You're right. Kind of like. Puts them in a little spot.
I got love for every artist out there, bro. I used to have, you know, kind of like, I always try to be the best rapper. I try to be the top dog. But, you know, I realized that, man, it's better to just have unity. Back in the days, I don't know, people might remember me back in the days by having a couple issues with a couple rappers from Fort Worth. But bro, that died out because to be real with you, man, it was kind of pointless, bro. But it did good. It did good for both of us. I gained a lot of fans from it.
So crazy because it's so bad the way the industry is now that sells more.
And that's sells, man.
Because there's people that are not making it, and that's not cool. Bro. It is, but it's not. Beef, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's supposed to be music.
You know who put that? Controversy sells. Power and Chameleon. Remember that?
Controversy sells. And
Controversy sells.
But it's supposed to be about the music, to be honest. You know what I mean? Having quality, but it sucks that it has to be. And then the people that like it, when it comes like that, when there's drama, they like to tune in.
Look how it's happening now, man. They done turned our music into. It ain't even music to these kids no more. It's about you go kill somebody and then you rap about it. Nigga, that shit jamming like a motherfucker. What the fuck?
Yeah,
nigga just
bro.
Said some retarded ass shit.
And they snitch on themselves.
You know what I mean? Even in general, period. Even if you don't do music, that's just so disrespectful to talk about another person that's already passed away. You know, what's the point?
That shit now, these kids, man. That shit's fucking crazy, man.
You know, like the thing that was going on between Mo3 and Freddie, you know what I'm saying?
That's just weird to me.
Yeah, and they dropped them.
Freddie's dissing him after he's dead.
Some whack ass shit. They just sitting there rapping, talking shit.
And I kind of see where he's coming from. That he said he was rapping about his dead homies. That now, but what's the point? That he's already gone, bro. Like, you know,
right?
Like, who you trying to
Well, I think
hurt at that time?
You see what I'm saying? The thing about it, I think he came from the gangster heart, like, because the thing is that Mo3 mocked him so much while he was out here, mocked him so much.
Y'all they were at war, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes some motherfuckers, they, you know, if you at war and shit, don't, you know, it just.
And he's like, who's laughing?
Everything goes in love and war. That's the saying. Like that's the saying. I'm not saying that you should go do it, but that's what goes with the saying, and that nothing's out of the realm of trying to talk about it or speak about it. So, all right, before I let you go, because we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Any questions you have, Var?
Yeah, I have 2 questions. So when y'all first started, who was your biggest inspiration?
I know his.
Go for him.
I know
biggest
CAS.
Inspiration, man. I you know, it's like that's one thing with me. I can't say I had the biggest inspiration, but you know, I was inspired. Like I feel like I look at everyone and I take the best that I like, the best thing that I like out of each individual, whether it be an artist or just a person, and you know, that's what inspires me. It's not just one person and what they do. You know, I've never had a really big role model in my life, to be honest. But you know, I like a lot of different music. And so, like I said, all of them together inspired me. Something, you know what? Here lately, I'm not gonna lie. Drake was a big inspiration for me because that boy came out. He's kind of like me. I'm a mixed breed. You know what I'm saying? He's mixed too, and he was singing and shit. And I used to do a lot of singing in my music too. Y'all ain't got to hear a lot of that shit, but y'all gonna hear it, man. I'm be releasing a lot of music and stuff like that. So but I ain't gonna lie. Drake inspired me a lot, man. Whenever he released everything, what is it, baby? You my everything. You all I ever wanted.
Yeah.
That shit right there. So, and then he just boom, 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 boom from there. I was like, damn, man, if this motherfucker could do this shit, I could do this shit, man. I need to quit stalling.
That was the one hit that set him off.
So really, I started making music before him. So, and then like I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? I kind of fell back a little bit, and whenever I was locked up, really it was before. So like I didn't even tell y'all the whole story. I've been to prison twice. So But so whenever I got out, I noticed, you know, he was being real consistent dropping, man, and you know that kind of inspired me.
That's what's up. Let me take a guess of CAS's. Tupac,
man,
SPM,
man,
and there was one more that I can't remember.
Pimp C.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pimp,
that was
man.
close.
Yeah.
Pimp
I'll
C.
be inspired by all of them too, man.
Hey, that's where the chord came from.
You know.
That's who you caught on my deck. That's who you caught on my CD player, and that's who I listened to growing up. I don't want to say, like you said, everybody inspired me. I don't want to say not one, just one did. I want to say all mixed together came from an inspiration of that.
Yeah.
It was great. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It made me who I am today.
All right. What other question you have?
All right, my last question. How long have y'all known each other?
Who, me and Crispin?
Yeah.
Man, I've been knowing Crispin back in the day. We probably were like since like what, 2016?
We go a solid 8 years or more.
Solid 8 years or more.
5 years, solid years.
Yeah.
I used to be his hype man.
Yeah.
You know what? We probably all met each other at the same time.
And then he was also taking care of business, like my business side.
Yeah.
He would take care of some business for me, some merchandise for me, and we would promote together. Like we helped each other out a lot.
I actually got your shirt still on my bag.
He's the one that came up with the first design. And he's
Was
the one that got me the first logo with Homeboy.
You still have the
I still use it to this day, man. I still use that logo.
Which one?
And with the hat?
Oh yeah, that one's hard.
With the hat.
We come
Is
up
he
with
the
it.
one that you gave me his number to give me one made too?
I think so. I don't know.
I got a homie does something. I got other people, bro. But
Man, I got so many damn.
Nah, he does.
I'm pretty sure
He's got the hookup, but that was a good question.
Shit. Like I drew this right here, but my boy ended up.
Yeah, that was part of the sopa drip.
Sopa drip.
Yeah,
I actually drew this.
I liked it, bro. It go
My
hard.
boy kind of did it. Chad Stacks, he's from the Bay. He's the one that kind of tweaked it out and stuff. And then my boy Tay. Base 5 clothing. They're the ones that printed this up for me. Base 5.
But to answer your question, I've been knowing him for a while.
Yeah, we've been known for some time.
We've been doing.
I'm proud of you. First of all, before we end the interview, I don't know you, but you go hard, homie, and you got a lot of things and the smarts of talking about positivity. You know, of all the stuff that's going on. I don't know you, but I'm proud of you for the fact that you keep consistent and working with them. And the same thing for you, bro, because I seen you come a long way.
Yeah,
from
bro.
the picture of McDonald's.
Bro.
To the fact that you consistently putting in work to having a distribution deal.
Yeah,
I think
man.
you needed to trying to figure out yourself and get it to that. Like, you know, if I never see you again,
my brother. Likewise, man. I feel the
I'm
same about
proud of
you, cuz
bro,
I'm
for
proud.
being
Yeah.
right here and
Staying motivated, staying up, man.
Real,
Staying
Y'all
up,
doing
man.
It. This is
Yeah.
real, man. This is serious, though.
I'm always good with Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be fine, man. We worked a lot together, and that's just what it is, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
And so the Global Latin Factor, I felt like Latinos.
Okay.
It's not like to like put other people down or anything, just to show
right.
how much we contributed to the world. We continue
Correct.
like artists, music,
Correct.
and things like that to
We have.
like beans to corns and stuff like that
Oh,
to
yeah.
possibly
Yeah.
just even saving the world one time because we're
No,
going
we
through
did.
famines and things like that. And you
We've
have no
saved the
food.
world before.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we wanted to do it. And we're growing, but at the same time, I feel like it's necessary because you're not going to find the stuff that we talk about in books. They're not going to put it on books. You know, they're not going to have it on schools and stuff like that unless you go out there and find it yourself. And that's the reason why I felt it's important just to show, like, hey, we're just like you, except we've done a couple different things. We just, you know, we have our family, we do this, we work hard all the time. We have business minds. So we used to be in the factories and working, but now we want to have our own thing. We want to keep moving on and still take care of our families, you know?
Exactly,
and
dog. Exactly.
work on the community, like do something for the community instead of just all about the money and things like that.
Nah, you're right. You're right. I totally agree.
One more thing before I let y'all go. Social media. So all your social medias, where can they get you at?
Man, you could get Soup Flame Instagram, Soup Flame. Well, I'll be on Instagram every now and then. I got a TikTok. I got Twitter. Really, go to my Spotify. Go to my iTunes, too, also. You know what I'm saying? Get all my music platforms and check those out. But, you know, I'll be on Instagram, Facebook.
That's what's
Make sure you hit them up. And you can look me up on YouTube, iTunes, you know, all Lil Cas 81G, Lil Cas 81G. That's for everything except for YouTube. That's El Gangsta Vaquero. But just type in Lil Cas, it'll give you my whole catalog, bro.
Google both of them.
Yeah. But other than that, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, it's all Lil Cas 81G. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get my followers up right now.
All
Man,
right.
y'all follow me too, man. Soup Flame, SOUP Flame. You know what I'm saying? Soup Flame.
Absolutely. Anything else, Var?
That's it.
All right, man.
All right.
This was the Global Latin Factor podcast. Remember, we are just like you.
Hey.
We are the spice in this melting pot that is the world. Until next time.
Todos en este país.